All right, this is our two-player playthrough of the Fire Tower Rising Flames expansion, and we're going to be playing with the core elements of the expansion, as well as the extreme weather elements. So we're going to be playing a two-player game, so I'm going to be the red tower over here.
And I'm going to be the blue tower. We'll start by placing a Firehawk in our quadrant of the board.
And your quadrant is just the quarter of the board that contains your tower. And you can see it from the compass points to the Eternal Flame. We'll show you the square. And you can place your Firehawk on any vacant space in your quadrant. So I'm going to add mine there.
Cool. And can I roll for starting wind direction?
Let's do it, as long as it heads towards you.
North. Haha.
All right, we're heading north. That is unfortunate. All right, so my first thing I'm going to have to do is add one gem to expand the fire towards the north. I'll add one north there. And then I'm going to play a pair of Hawks card. So add two more Firehawks to the board in my quadrant. And then I'm going to rearrange this. Anytime you play a Firehawk card, Firehawks can flock, and you can rearrange them to any other vacant space. So I'm just going to make a wall of Hawks there. And then I'm going to draw back up to 6 cards.
That is quite the wall of Hawks. So I'm going to start by placing one to the north here. And I'm going to just attack that wall of Hawks. So I'm going to play a Burning Snag, which is a square of 4. I'm going to go right through your Hawks. I actually have to hit 2 of them, which is unfortunate, but I really want to get those 2 fire gems in here. So
I get to take away 2 of the pattern of 2.
Yeah,
so my Hawks will pick up those gems. I get to attach them to other fire. They can build off each other. I'm gonna I'll add them like that.
It was kind of good for me, but painful.
I don't know. I enjoyed it. And you get to draw back up to 6. All right, so I'm gonna head one north here. Actually, I'm not going to head north there. I'm going to go north, hit my other Firehawk coming off the Eternal Flame with that north gem, and then add that here. And then I'm going to change the wind to the south. And then draw back up.
Okay. I'll start by going one to the south here. And then I'm going to play a Smoke Jumper on this central gem and get rid of these 2.
All right.
Draw back up.
Add that one back. Head one south. And then I'm going to play an old Fire Tower standby. I'm going to play the Dozer line and build a line of 2 Firebreak tokens here. Get some defense going.
All right. One to the south over here. And then I'm actually going to put a Backburn right here. So replace that fire gem with a Firebreak.
Right, you can keep trying to beat back the fire, but I'm going to find new ways to get around. I'm going to head one south here, and then I'm actually going to play a Flare-Up.
No.
Off of here to add a line of 3.
That's scary. Time for the Hawks. So first I'm going to play one south here, then I'm playing a trio of Hawks. I get to add 3 Hawks to the board and rearrange any others that are there. And so I'm going to do this. Oh, this. And draw back up to 6.
All right, I'm going to hit your Hawk with the south wind, so you get that gem.
Ooh, I'll put that there.
And then I'm going to use the Rolling Firebrand here, which allows me to select a pattern of 2 fire gems on the board and move them 2 spaces in any direction. So I'm going to actually push them up to there.
Okay. One to the south here. And then I'm going to change the wind, I think, because I can't really handle this wind anymore. I have a southwest card, so I can choose either one. Obviously, I'm going to choose west.
All right, we're heading west. All right, I'm going to add 1 gem to the west over here, and then I'm going to play a Burning Snag. I'll neglect my defense right now to add a square of 4 here, just to get a little closer, and then I will draw back up.
That's terrifying. I'm going to add 1 to the west over here, and I really need to get rid of that fire. I guess what I'll do is an airdrop, get rid of this line of 2 right there. and draw back up.
All right, I'll add 1 west here. And then I'll play a pair of hawks. Add 2 more fire hawks to the board. I'll add 1 here and 1 here. And then draw back up.
All right, 1 to the west. Should I trigger it? I think I can get around. And then I'm going to do a flare up down this way. And draw back up to 6.
I'm going to go west into my own hawk here. Hit that hawk, add a gem up here. And then I'm going to use a hell attack, which allows me to remove a pattern of 2 gems from the board, and then 1 other gem, and I will take that one, and then draw back up to 6.
Okay. 1 to the west, and then it's time for heavy winds. That's one of my favorite things to do. I'm going to go 1 to the north, and then I have 2 west cards, so I got to do 2 west right there.
Oof.
Take that.
I'm going to go 1 west here, and you have kind of forced my hand a little. I'm actually going to do a double crown fire.
What?
So this is going to let me add 2 patterns of 2. This is the only card in the game that you can play 2 patterns of it if you have them, and that's going to allow me to add 1, 2, almost there, 3, 4, not quite there, unfortunately for me. And then I draw back up those 2 cards to get back to 6.
Okay, well, first 1 to the west. Obviously, I'm using my bucket to get rid of 3 of these, and then I need to do some more firefighting fast. I think I'm going to do a fire engine to get rid of these 3.
All right, I'm going to go 1 west over here. I'm going to actually use the rolling firebrands to push these away from my tower. Over here, and then draw back up.
I was so close. Okay. 1 to the west. I'll put that back there. And then I'm going to do trio of hawks, I think.
No.
So I have...
Cool, I get to rearrange my hawk.
This crazy line of hawks. Move these guys back here. And draw back up to 6.
All right. I'm going to take a bit of a gamble. I'm going to actually go west into my own hawk, and then I'm going to trigger your hawk. So do with that gem what you will.
I'm going to go into your tower.
All right, cool. Now that my tower's on fire, I can use my bucket. I'm sure you're excited that that has been removed.
Yes, I'm thrilled.
But then I'm going to play a flare-up to add this line of 3 here.
That makes sense.
And then draw back up.
Wow. Okay. 1 to the west again, and I'm going to play a backburn to try and stop that right there.
All right, I'm going to head 1 west here. I'm actually going to use my lookout to draw the top 3 cards of the deck. This is one of the new specialty cards. And out of those 3, I'm going to play the Hell Attack, remove this line of 3 here, and then I discard the other 2 cards. Now I've unlocked my patrol ability if I want to use that on the subsequent turn. All right, your turn.
Okay. 1 to the west. Yep. And then I'm going to play an Ember to remove this one and put it here.
All right, I'm going to head 1 west here. And then I'll use a backburn on this to turn this fire gem into a fire brick.
No.
And then I'll draw back up. And I drew Mobilization. This is one of the new events from the Rising Flames. And in the 2-player version, you actually draw the top 5 cards of the deck. And we're going to play and pass them until each of us has played 2 of them. I guess I have to take this risk. I can't deal with this wind anymore. I'm going to play that to change the wind to east and then pass these to you.
Okay, then I'm going to play the Crown Fire and place these two.
I had a feeling you would.
You had to do it. You had to do what you had to do.
Yeah, now I'm doubting what I've done. This isn't so bad. I'm going to play a smoke jumper on this gem and then remove everything around it, but that gem remains behind.
So I'm going to use that D/reforest to remove yours.
All right, spiteful. Your turn.
So now I'm going to play one to the east right here. And then I'm going to do Light Breeze. I'm going to play an east wind card to trigger
You're going to hit your own
this hawk and move it here. And then I'm going to play a south wind card to trigger this hawk and come into your tower.
All right, my tower
Voila.
is now on fire. Use that.
And you can use Light Breeze as much as you want. It just takes up your turn.
I'm going to head one east here. I'm going to play a flare up. Maybe I'll just give you the hawk. I'm gonna take a risk here. 1, 2. You get that gem?
Oh, it's getting really close. Oh, wow. Nothing I can do about that. Ooh, Reckless Abandon would win me the game right now, but I don't have it. Okay. So I'm going to play one to the east. And I don't have the card to take you out right now, but I am so close. So I'm actually going to play a southeast wind card to go one southeast to this hawk and move the gem here. But
all right.
You probably have the card you need. Oh!
What is it?
I drew the Firestorm.
All right, so that's going to happen first. All right.
Oh, this is totally going to... Oh my gosh, I can't believe it.
All right, roll the die. Which way are we going?
Okay, please go north, please go north, please go north. Ah, west, so close.
Oh, it's heading west. All right.
You just barely got saved,
All right,
Sam.
so we're gonna add one gem west of every gem on the board now because of the firestorm.
I'll do my quadrant.
All right, I got this whole area here, and then roll for the wind direction following the firestorm.
East.
I think east. That doesn't help me, and we can both discard and redraw cards as well. All right, so this is not going. I'm going to discard this one. This one is not going to win the game for me.
And I'm going to discard these two.
All right, so I'm going to go one east here, and then I am in Reckless Abandon now because my tower is on fire and my bucket is gone. So now I can actually discard sets of defensive cards. I'm going to discard 3 water cards here to add 2 fire gems to the board, and then finally burn down your tower.
And look what I just drew. I had the explosion to take you out.
All right, now I get to adorn you with the Tower of Blaze card.
Okay, fair and square.
Close game, close game.
Good one.
All right. Thank you so much for watching.
Thank you.